I'd like to welcome tonight Pamela Hopkins.
Yep. How you doing?
Okay. Um, are you from a musical family?
No, I'm not at all.
What?
My brother sings a little bit, but and plays a little bit of probably acoustic guitar, but that's about it. Yep. And my mom plays. She used to play accordion, kind of okay, I guess. But yeah, not in general. We didn't sit around campfires and play. So no.
Uh, what inspired you to play music?
It's just always been something I love to do, and something I've always loved to listen to. So basically, just since from a little girl, I started playing the cello when I was in fifth grade. But even before that, my mom would say I would sing and dance around the house. So I guess it's just always been part of me and part of what I've done. So there you go. I don't know what inspired me. It's just there. I don't know if there's ever like an inspiration, if you know what I mean. I mean, some people are. I'm inspired by people I see and the artist performing and their artistry, but it's a fire inside. I think for a true musician, it's just there. You don't know. It's like, why does a race car driver drive cars? Something's just there that goes, I got to go fast. I've got to sing. I've got to play. It makes me happy.
Okay. How would you describe the music that you created?
It's country, and some of it's influenced by some southern rock and some of my other newer stuff that's coming out. Like, for instance, my next song that's coming out is called Giving a Damn Don't Go With My Outfit. And it's kind of a country rock song. And then I have a couple of more songs coming out that are more kind of mixed with like the newer sound of country. And then that's like Straight Shooter that have coming out this year, and One Too Many, both kind of have like a newer country sound. And then I have another one that's kind of like a acoustic. It's called Back When, and it's more of like an acoustic fun type of feel. So it's kind of whatever I'm feeling at the time I'm writing, So it depends on what mood I'm writing in. I guess when you hear my music, you'll know the mood because you'll hear it. So you'll be like, oh, when she wrote this one, it was this. I'm all over the place. I'm a woman. What do you expect?
We're gonna play one of your tracks, "Little Things."
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my newest one I just released in February with Matt Dame. Matt Dame and I and Trafton Harvey wrote that one in about an hour and a half. So it's one of my favorite songs.
Okay, here we go.
You know when to get close and when to stay away.
You know how to bring the sun to my darkest days.
You know just what turns me off and just what turns me on.
Like the way you call me baby and hold me all night long.
It's those little things that make my heart melt. Everything that you won't find in a fairy tale. It's what wakes me up and puts me to bed. Looking back, I know I'm blessed. It ain't white picket fences, fancy cars, and diamond rings.
It's those little things.
You know how to cook like my granny did. How to leave a trace of lipstick on my lips.
You know just what turns me on, just what turns me on. Like the way you dance with me and lead me down the hall.
It's those little things that make my heart melt. Everything that you won't find in a fairy tale. It's what wakes me up and puts me to bed.
Would you agree that it's very important to learn, study, and understand old music and history?
History of music,
Yes.
or just history? I think so. I probably do a poor job of that. I mean, I listen to a lot of older music. I guess it just depends on your perspective. I mean, I'm an older person. I'm not like a young 21-year-old, out here and not knowing anything. I know a lot of older music. And of course, I've studied, classical music as well because I was a cello player. But I think if you're going to be a songwriter and you're going to put together like melodies and chord progressions, I think it's important to do that. But if some people are just a natural lyricist, so it would just, I guess it depends. It's kind of, I don't know how to answer the question. I guess it just depends on you. I mean, I have a lot of my influences that come from the past and some that come from today. I think that influence, my sound per se, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's important that we should know. Yeah. And I probably do a poor job of knowing what I should know. But it is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of the older artists has opened up the doors to the newer artists. So.
They have, especially for us women. I know that back in the day, women weren't being played on the radio near as much as they are now. And it took a lot of women complaining and basically going through the process to the radio stations and, through the music union and things like that to open up the doors to where we're played, at least I think 1 out of 4 songs, or I can't remember what the ratio is, but I remember reading something about it a while back. So, yeah, a lot of those women were pioneers for us,
The best advice you ever been given as an artist?
Probably, don't let it go to your head. Have fun. When you stop loving it, stop doing it, and that's with any career. And that's kind of what I've done throughout my life. When I stop loving a career and it leaves my heart per se to have everything into it, I find another passion. I mean, this is my 3rd or 4th career. So, but hopefully this one's to stay because I started in music way back when and kind of dropped it for a while, and here I am back. So it's come back to me. And, I think just if you find what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Isn't that how the quote goes? So I don't feel like I'm working most of the time. I'm just having a good time.
Okay. Do you create for yourself or for your fans?
I create for myself most of the time, I would say. And I try to write songs that are true to me. I would say 90% of the songs I write are very true to me personally, but I think they're very relatable. So little things, for instance, the one you just played, it being a duet, and I've been married for, over 20 years. And just out of observation, what keeps people together over all the years? Well, it's the little things. It can't be the white picket fence and the diamond ring, because those things don't last. Those are material. It's the small things. And so when I start thinking about songs and song titles and song ideas, a lot of times it's my observations of things going around me. So, my next song that's coming out is Giving a Damn, Don't Go With My Outfit. And I live in a small town, and it talks about, these small town people and how they talk crap about people behind their back. And they judge. And it says basically like, I don't care what you say, because it doesn't, giving a damn about what you say doesn't go with what I'm wearing, because I'm fabulous. So I'm out, So that's kind of like the gist of it. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way. So I try to, like I said, find themes and things that are in my life that also translate well to other people. They're very relatable. So.
Okay. What's the main inspiration for you?
They're all over the place. I don't have like a main inspiration. Some people will say, well, I write, when I'm out in nature, or they have something that sparks their creativity. Mine, like, literally is, I go to work, and a lot of times, like I said, giving a damn to don't go with my outfit is because I live in a small town. One of the songs that I have coming out called Straight Shooter talks about me not drinking beer or wine, but I'm a whiskey drinker, and I'm also, it's a double meaning song. I'm also a straight shooter. I'm gonna tell you how it is. So I'm a straight shooter. So a lot of my stuff comes from what I observe at work, because I work in a club where I perform every week, and also just from my own life. So I mean, there's not really a one thing. It's just, you know, somebody catches my eye and my attention, I go, I should write a song about that, you know, or that. Everybody feels this way, you know, and so it just goes from personal experience. It probably would be my best answer.
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
So the best place to go all in one would be www.pamelahopkinsmusic.com, and you can join my email list. And when you do that, you actually get access to my songs before they come out. But on that website, you'll have all my social media links and my video links. So if you go to YouTube, it's Pamela Hopkins Vivo, all one word. Or you can just search Pamela Hopkins Music, and 2 different channels will come up. One is my Vivo channel with all my official music videos, and the other is my artist channel, which has like more acoustic type stuff that I do around the house, or things that people have filmed. So it depends on what you like there. But YouTube, you can just search my name. Other than that, like I said, probably the website, everything's there. All my all links there. PamelaHopkinsMusic.com.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.